spitting some thoughts, some ideas, some things that are going on in my brain. And I'm injured. Okay, my knee's a bit fucked. I think it's from a tight quad, tight hip flexor. And the volume's been crazy. The last 5, 6, between 6 and 4 months, the volume's been crazy. Been pounding, been working, been obliterating, been really pushing the boundaries. And the straw that broke the camel's back was, I did a 50k on Christmas Eve. No real rest, straight back into it over Christmas and New Year's. And then the week later, I did another 50k on the 4th of January on the back of 2 back-to-back speed and interval days. And since that 50k, my knee's been like, nah, bro, you're done. You're not moving. Back-to-back speed days. And then a 50k, looking back, probably wasn't the smartest idea. But when you're pushing the boundaries, when you're trying to test your limits, trying to thread the needle, sometimes the needle's going to prick you. And that's okay. That's understandable. I can live with that. But I think when you move a lot, when you train a lot, when you do these things, you truly underestimate what it means to you to train, to move, how much it benefits your life, your brain, your thoughts, your ideas, just your general morale. So when that's taken from you and all I can do is fucking upper body, push-ups, pull-ups and all that stuff, then fuck, who am I? I can't run, I can't really sweat properly, I can't do a conditioning workout. Like, doing upper body's okay. Back in the day when I used to do the weights, just weights, it's fun, but it's not fucking like sweating. It doesn't give the same juices that cardio does. And for my goals, like, all my goals are cardio based. I don't want to be the biggest guy anymore. I don't need to look the best. I want to perform the best. And how can I perform the best if my knee's saying nah, bro? But what does this teach us? This teaches us to fall in love with the uncontrollables. I did a little reel yesterday about it, and now I'm making a YouTube video about it because there's a lot to dive into on this topic, and I'm not gonna chew your ear off for an hour, which I could. Trust me, I could fucking chew your ear off for an hour. But what I am gonna chew your ear off is about falling in love with the uncontrollables. Things will happen. You cannot change that. Yes, I should have maybe not done 50k, not done 2 speed days before, had a rest day in between, etc., etc. Yes, you can learn from that, 100%. But once the thing happens, and there's going to be even more things that happen that are really out of your control, death, illness, and the example I used in the reel was a baby being put on your porch and you have to deal with it. Because, and why you should fall in love with the uncontrollables, is because the abilities and tools that you add to your toolbox or your arsenal, because that thing happened. So because this thing happened to me, I'm learning patience again. Like, I haven't been injured since last January. And in all honesty, you start to think you're invincible. Like, you get niggles, yeah, but you do start to feel like I've put my body through fucking hell and just being able to keep going. And you do just think, oh, nothing, I can't get fucking injured. I'm great. I'm invincible. I'm superhuman. And then you get injured and you're like, fuck this. I'm back in a depression hole. So yeah, maybe relearning that patience was key. And also, your body is not invincible. Your body is a temple, so treat it like one. Don't just rag yourself all the time. Although I didn't feel too bad, my body was clearly hurting. And I was ill. I had like 4 illnesses in December, stomach bugs, colds, etc. So my body was letting me know. It was telling me, Aaron, hold the fuck up. But I still push through, as you do, because my problem isn't going too hard, it's pulling back, which I think can be a lot of people that have serious aspirations or ambitions with fitness or whatever. I think that is the main problem, is doing less, because especially when you're trying to thread the needle, sometimes, and a lot of the time, less is actually more, because you need to build up a tolerance of volume for intensity. And even if you have a high tolerance, which I think I do, your body has its limits, especially when it's letting you know, okay, we're a bit run down, and you don't listen to it. And I just think that things are put in our way just to make us stronger. So although you may not be injured, if you're listening to this, you could be going through a tough time. And yes, an injury is not the worst thing in the fucking world. I know injury is not the worst thing in the world, but fitness and movement means a lot to me. When I can't do it, it sounds dramatic, but it does cause me to sit there and reflect. And it's like, who are you without this thing? Without movement? I think using these things that are put in your way to really evaluate everything else is super important. Why you're doing what you're doing. There's so many questions that we can ask ourselves when things are put on our plate unexpectedly. Things we can learn from it, things that we can dissect in our life. I just think for so many people, when bad shit happens. They can say, why me, why this, whatever. And it's just a total wrong mindset. Like, and even I can be guilty of that. I think it's so important to really just be grateful that these things happen to you. Learn to fucking love them, because the person you end up being on the other side of it is 10 times the man or woman you were before it happened. And often, and most people can attest to this, I can attest to this, some of the biggest hardships I've had in my life end up being the biggest turning points or lessons, or have led to me acquiring some of the skills that I would have never been able to have, or abilities that would have never, or character traits that would have never gained if those bad things didn't happen. And if you can't switch your mind to romanticize those things, to see it that way, then life is just going to be an uphill fucking battle, because bad shit is going to continuously happen. Good shit is not always going to be delivered on your doorstep. And even if it is delivered on your doorstep, sometimes you're blind to it because you're so caught up on the bad shit. If you're constantly, oh, why is this happening to me? This person did this, da, da, da. You're missing the fact that you opened your eyes this morning. That itself is the only blessing that you fucking need to keep moving forward. And people take this act of life for granted that God's given us, and they assume like they're owed it. They're owed life. None of us are owed this fucking life. The chance of us being alive is so slim, and you want to take it for granted because some bad shit happened to you, or someone cut you up, or you got injured, or this. Even like if you go dramatic, someone passing away, it's an awful thing. But one, you had the memories to know that person and be with that person and laugh with that person and love that person. And two, you get to fight another day in honor of that person. Use the lessons that they taught you, use the character traits that they possessed and the beauty they put in the world to then use that in the world yourself. Damn, like, fuck, there's so many ways that you can romanticize bad shit happening. And I'm not saying like you're not allowed to feel sorry for yourself, you're not allowed to be down, because some people will take what I'm saying for that and assume like, oh, he's saying I can never be down. Be sad, but don't be sad for fucking long. Because what is the fucking point? If you were to then have the worst news of your life the next day, you'll realize that what you were actually upset about the day before wasn't that bad. So I think having perspective, and yes, have a moment to feel down, feel sad, feel shit, lick your wounds, etc. But get the fuck back up, because if you do not, the sun will come up, the sun will go down, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not. Understand that. So grab life by the fucking, even when life's grabbing you by the nuts and squeezing them and twisting them, you grab it back. It's an awkward picture to image. Imagine you just grabbing another man's nuts as he's grabbing your nuts. You have to pretend that's life grabbing your nuts and you're grabbing his nuts or her nuts. Because otherwise it will twist them, it will rag you, it will wrangle you down and beat you up. But it's your job to get the fuck back up and keep fighting. And that's what all this is about. And all these thoughts come from a stupid fucking injury that put me out of running and making me miss the one thing that I love to do, is just move. I'm just banging out like fucking 500 press-ups a day. Like, what the fuck? I just want to pound some tarmac, make love to soil, and even just get on the ergs. Just want to get on the fucking ergs. But it does allow you to focus on other things. And that's the beauty of using these times of being injured when you're not training 3-4 hours a day to then put it into other things, put it into ideas, into businesses, into people, into things that you put off for your training. And that's basically what this video is about, just making use of the situation you've been given. What are the positives you can take from this? Always, always, always look for the silver lining in things. You will be a lot more of a positive person to be around for not only yourself, because if you're someone who spends a lot of time with yourself, you want to spend a lot of time with a positive self. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty fucking negative life. So have a positive impact on yourself, but also on the people around you. And I think when people can see you be positive in a negative situation, that gives power beyond your own imagination. And it inspires people to then be positive in negative situations in their own life. And that impact is invaluable. So if you can't do it for yourself, do it for the fucking people around you, to just be positive when the rain is pouring. And I think most people would be surprised that by doing that, the sun might just fucking come out for you. God might just sprinkle that positive dust you're after. But if he doesn't, if the sun doesn't come out and worse rain comes and God gives you more unfortunate events, then you're still going to smile. You're still going to be grateful, because guess what? You get to at least experience those negative situations. You get to open your fucking eyes and have your back against the wall and keep moving forward, because that's all you can do. That's the chance you've been given. Fuck. This is Saturday night. It is 8:30. I'm about to go to the gym now, get some upper body work in, like I've done the past 4 fucking days. My chest is probably crying, my shoulders are battered, my back is obliterated. But that's the beauty of it. We gotta make wounds. What can I say here now? We gotta make wounds. We have to wound ourselves to wage war against mediocrity and negativity. Sometimes you've got to cut yourself, bleed that blood onto the mediocre that is in your life, make it fucking suffocate in your blood to kill the mediocre. So you may have a cut, but the mediocre's dead, the negativity's dead, and you live on with a fucking scar to tell the story. That's all I have for you for tonight. Godspeed, insanity wins. Do not let your negativity bring you down on or unfortunate events. It's not fucking worth it. All that's worth it is to be positive, continue stepping forward, find a way to dig more soil, and Godspeed. And let the big man up top do his job. Insanity wins. Stay insane. It's necessary.
Go stretch the back of your arm.
Show the camera that. What is that? What the fuck? Boys, what the fuck is that? We're done with that, yeah? Got on the old goblet squats. What's she made of, son? What are you made of? Legs, because I can't fucking do legs. She's doing it for me, apparently. Nice. Hustling. She's not built for this life.
I'm not.
She's not built for the big gym ground. Push up. Stretching. This is vile. Fuck off. Bye. Slow death. Goodbye. Forever.